So you've been wondering, how do I submit my film to a festival? Yes. Now, worry not, because I'm here to bring you a strategy or maybe a lead or a guide on how you can be able to submit your film to a festival. This is a question I've been getting for people who make films with their end mission or their end goal getting their films into the festival because they want to do a festival run or something to do with maybe just helping taking their movies into festival to help them network or maybe access such festivals to network. Okay? Yeah, so I know sometimes it's not necessarily you use a film to network, but yeah, just go for the festival. Just attend and see and network and do the stuff. But anyway, because this is a question that has come up and one of you has asked, and I feel very obliged to cover this because I want also you, mwenye unafanya pale movie, you are already starting a movie and you want, the end goal of that movie is to submit to a festival, especially maybe for people who are doing short films, non-commercial short films, you can be able to, festival is the first place you can be able to maybe take your product, or maybe you're doing that film, you're generating something we call a proof of concept. A proof of concept is basically just an idea, like, this is an idea I was having and this is how I would want it to go. So how do you go about it? The strategy is this. Number one, do your research and targeting. So do you want to do a local festival? Are you looking forward to present it to a Pan-African festival, or do you want to do it on a thematic festival, like those niche festivals? Kuna festivals zinadiligi tu na sports, kama kuna hii inaitwa Kenya Sports Film Festival, something of the sort. So hiyo inadiligi na movies zenye zina tackle things to do with sports, so either documentaries, short films or podcasts, so things to do with sports. There's another one that tackles things to do with the environment, others human rights and stuff like that, and many others. So first thing you do is to research and identify the target. Like, who is your target? Like, if it's local, of course, kuna Kalasha, kuna Nairobi Film Festival, kuna ZIFF, kulikuwaga kitambo na kitu inaitwa Riverwood, but hiyo ilikuwa Riverwood Awards. Did they have a festival? Then we need to understand the difference between a festival and a film awards. Anyway, so there's that festival. Also, yeah, kuna other festival, even the drama and film festival here, yenye ilikuwa when ya mashule. Yeah, you can also try that because it's a leap, like takes you to understand the dynamics of the industry. You are able also to watch movies other people have been able to do, some of them which you cannot access because hey, where are we watching Kenyan movies? Hey, where? Yeah, I will answer that question in the next video, because somebody also asked, where do we watch these Kenyan movies? Yeah, okay. So the next thing that you're going to do is you craft a killer press kit. Now here, hapa ndo nataka unisikize kwa makini, ule ambao uliuliza swali. Sikiza kwa makini, because I'm going to tell you details of how you do, like there's that bit of a press kit. So somebody will ask, press kit ni nini? Ni a pressing, ni a passing. Anyway, see a pressing or anything to do with that, but it's that detailed document or detailed document explaining your project. So you can have inside the press kit, number one thing that you need to have is your synopsis. Your synopsis should be very clear, either a logline or a synopsis, depending on even where you're submitting. So have your synopsis and logline very clear. There's something we call a director's statement or a motivation. Give a preview. Tell the director who has directed the movie, to give a preview of why, or a motivation of why they were doing that film. What is it that they wanted to address in that particular movie, and why were they doing the movie? Yes. Then the other thing you do is present high resolution still photographs and posters. So this is whereby you can be able to capture stills of your crew, cast, and even behind the scene photos, and include them into that press kit, whereby you'll also have posters, and make sure that they are high quality. Wacha kuweka poster which za kulipiga na simu. Sensa ya simu sasa itapiga, mnaanza kungangana na sensa ya kamera. Hapana, enda upige na kamera. So when you're doing behind the scenes, especially when you're recording that particular film, when you're doing the filming process, take some bit of b-rolls of what is happening during that behind the scenes photos, and even take photos of very quality nice photos of your cast and crew that participated in that particular project, to help even generate, ukipresent wale wase wanaweza ask for consent, waweze kugenerate newsletter na pia hiyo movie yako na your content, si ndio? Yes. Then the other thing is generate very nice bios, like create very nice bios of your crew, the main crew and the cast of that movie. Then have your teaser ready, like teaser yako manze is equal to ready. You're doing a short film of 7 minutes, of course you'll have a teaser which is 30 seconds. Have a teaser that is, present that teaser, okay? Yeah. Then the other thing is the technical aspects, like give out a metadata of that particular movie that you've done. You've done a movie, so give it the format, like maybe call it, we shot it on, it's a HD video, or maybe it's an MP4, or yeah, give the metadata. Tunazita metadata, so give details kama ni format, alafu peana maybe language, in which language is it presented, does it have subtitles, what kind of maybe sound imepeanwa in stereo or 5.1 or something of the sort. So give those details, those are metadata. So when you package your film, apart from now the main film that you're taking for the festival, and you have this metadata or this press kit attached to it, even you can easily share with it, so that when you're there doing things to do with maybe announcements, or maybe giving out details about the movies that will be screening during that festival, they have details and they know about your product already, and it will help even in the marketing, especially during the festival period, that your movie will be able to be marketed. Yes. Yeah. Amazing. So the other thing that you need to understand when it comes to festival strategies is optimizing your submission. So when I talk about optimizing your submission is what, like now there is now, after umesha develop the press kit yako iko ready, iko fiti, ni kitu poa sana. So go to the next thing, whereby now understand what does the festival want. Follow the guidelines. Kuna guidelines za each and every festival. When you open a website with a certain festival, utapata hiyo website ya hiyo festival imekupatia guidelines. Maybe they are accepting short films. It's maybe a thematic or a niche a festival whereby they are accepting a certain certain criteria of maybe shorts. Maybe wanataka smartphone films, or they want films that are shot for cinema or something of the sort. So follow that procedure, understand what really happens, okay? Then another thing is do early submissions, and then also understand if there are rates, kwa sababu ukienda FilmFreeway utapata kuna festivals ambazo unalipia for your entry fee. You know, you pay entry fee. Why? Because somebody asked, why do you pay entry fee? And this is they are my movie. No, you're just paying entry fee so that these people can be able to create some time and look into your film, because they will be looking into your film and analyzing it and give you feedback if it is something that can be screened during the festival or not. So it's important to also understand if there are those festivals that have fees, take advantage of the early bird rates, or maybe some rates which are waived also, you can take advantage of them. Then the other thing that you need to understand when it comes to strategies to submitting your film is leveraging the festival networks. So if you identify ni festival gani unataka kupeleka movie yako, good. You've identified the festival, you understand. This is a space whereby I'm going to give you something else that you need to tap into when a strategy when you're submitting. Understand, like this festival inakuwaga na zile panels za Q&A, or maybe panel discussion whereby they have practitioners who engage in maybe a talk or a conversation whereby they are talking about a particular production or a particular phase in the industry that really needs to be heard of, or maybe they are giving an overview of what is happening in the industry. So make sure you attend those panels. They help you understand what is happening in the industry and learn from the industry experts, because most of them zinakuwaga na panels ziko na experts. Then the other thing is to just make your social media engagement very active. You know, nowadays we communicate via social media so easily. Even I'm looking forward to like, wow, tutakuwa tuna communicate like, and even doing SMS. Hii check Mkenya, the last time ulinunua zile sijui free SMS ilikuwa siku gani? Kwanza wewe mwenye una watch video ilikuwa siku gani? Yes. So of course we are drawing into the digital era, and we are really getting there very fast. So we need to be very also conversant with the social media handles of those festivals, so that we can be able to just follow them and understand what is happening. And even you can also just tag them in some kind of conversations that you want to pull them into. And the other thing is, do networks, like network during the festival. Manze, network bana. Wacha hii maneno ya kujifanya ati hapo ati juu umepeleka movie imenominatiwa sasa unataka kutembea hapo like venye ujionyeshe venye wewe ni no, please be humble. Just network, go network, exchange contacts, and after networking manze, follow up bana, follow up. Wacha kujifanya hii yenye mnapeana kadi ati yeye tutanipigia tutafanya ile project, I'll look for you. Watu wengi wanaambianaga kwa festival, I'll look for you. Then when will you look for me? Mi hata nimeenda ma festival nimeambiwa hivyo, I'll look for you. And then until today. Anyway, maybe they're still looking. I'm here guys, I'm here. Yeah, so that is what you need to do. And even kama tutai exchange contact, ndaanza kutafuta ma contact zangu hapa niangalie. We have a conversation manze, kama tumemeet kwa festival. Let's build this, let's collaborate, and let's work together to build an industry of something that will work for generations to come, and even for ourselves as long as we are alive and pursuing the dream of making films and telling African stories to the world. We can do this, and I say yes we can. Obama. Anyway, so nikimalizia, I think that is those are the things that I believe you can embrace when it comes to submitting your film for the festival. Just understand that. So make sure that kitu yenye emphasize hapo, after doing your research, your press kit should be on point, and then optimize the rules, like those the rules zenye ziko pale kwa hiyo nini, follow guidelines. Alafu na the last but not least, leverage on the festival networks, like yani get yourself connected. Just follow their social media handles to understand what is happening and when they are going to do the next festival, or maybe they are doing a pitch. They've organized a pitch and you want to go and pitch. You have created a proof of concept and you're going to want to go and pitch. Yeah, when you follow their social media handles, you'll understand what is happening, because saizi watu wana communicate sana na social media. So mse atakwambia, si unaona venye millennials tunaandikaga pale ati Facebook inakuuliza what are you feeling? No. Yeah, Facebook imeanza kuuliza what are you feeling, na pia inauliza what's in your mind. So what are you feeling, unaeka kale ka kitu ka sick. Kale kanakuwa kameka katoto thermometer hii. Alafu kuna hii nyingine sasa hapo kwa comment, kwa nini kwa what's in your mind unasema feeling sick. Alafu una tag 90 people. So unaandika sasa Facebook ikiletaga ile caption inaandikaga feeling sick with 95 others. So you wonder, umenitaga hapo, am I sick with you? Hey millennials, to improve bana. Endeni tu uko TikTok mjifunze vitu, lakini hata TikTok msiende, we endeni tu online mjifundishe tu, but you also understand how to communicate. And yeah, using a short form communication and stuff like that. But anyway, having said that, I believe I've answered the person who asked the question, and until next time, cheers.